Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm here today with Nook Overland at Overland Expo East, and they brought one of the first 2025 Scout Yohos to this expo. So we're gonna check this thing out. We're gonna go inside and show you some new colors, new options, new features on this Yoho, but let's go into a little bit of detail here. One thing I love that I saw on this Yoho is this happy lock system. So now you can lock your jacks. If you want some of those, they can be ordered through Cascade Adventure products, but those are really cool for people looking to lock their campers. This Yoho here has obviously the bed rail runners, so that's gonna improve the aesthetics of the camper, fill the space between the truck box and the camper. All the Scout campers come standard with the tie downs. So these are gonna hook into the bed anchors in your truck. And so basically just gonna hook in and you're gonna ratchet it tight. I always recommend putting a 1/2 inch rubber mat directly under the camper to act as a friction point and to prevent movement to the camper. So that comes standard with them. This Yoho is pretty loaded. So let's go over here and have a little bit of a look at this. We got the roto pack on the back for extra water storage. We have our gear holder, doorstop, things like that. But let's have a look over here. So you can see here we have the new fabric. So this is your window cover. So this comes standard on the campers, pops on and off. But this is the new sage green, essentially, is what it looks like. But the color is just fantastic. This is the first sage camper I've seen out in the wild. I used to be more lean towards the canyon, but now I'm like, wow, this sage is really, really nice. So got our diesel heater on here, which a lot of people want us to have a look at this. Let's show you what this is here. Opens up, you got your diesel fuel tank, your auto term 2D air heater. So this thing cranks heat, air in, air exchange. Awesome heater. I've had on both of my campers, one of my campers and one propane heater, but both work amazing. And then you have your awning here, Kamek awning, goes in and out in seconds. People ask why it's at this height. It's because when it's on the truck, it's easy to put it in and out versus being so high that you need a ladder to put it in and out. So I won't show you right now. I've showed it lots of times in videos. Storage cubby on this camper and our removable jacks with 2 settings. So you can see again this cool lock they've added on here. But this is an outer setting. It'll go tight to the camper as well. And most people are leaving those jacks at home to prevent travel snags and things like that when they're out using their campers in the wild. We have propane storage here. Open this little cubby here. Here's our propane, 10 pounds on the Scouts. And then before we go in, they all come with this marine grade removable camper. So it's easy to take this out and shake it out, get the mud out, things like that. So that's a really nice thing for keeping the campers clean. We've been doing that all day, but let's jump inside and have a look at this. The first thing you're gonna notice here is the nice warm lighting. So the Scouts 2025 have a warmer light inside, creates a nice vibe in here. I'll show you the sink quickly because I have to show you the sink. This sink is bigger, so you can fit pots, pans, and things in this sink. This is bigger than the old sink, so this is a nice large sink. I love that. I've been asked for that for a long time, so that's super cool. And you can see the green here, but you can see also behind me, this thing has the full slide out bed extension. So this is gonna actually slide out, come all the way out here, whoop, and down. And then the cushions are gonna backfill here. And then you're gonna have north-south sleeping. So you're gonna sleep this way. And in the Yoho, I believe it's 72 inches wide. It's gonna come to about 75 inches long. And then the bigger models, obviously, it's gonna be even more space, but super easy to use this. If I take this cushion out first, it's even easier. But just slides back in place here. So that's your new full bed slide extension. I can see here Nook Overland went with the National Luna cooler instead of our Dometic cooler. So in my own Scout campers that I've owned, I've made the same swap myself. So National Luna makes really high-end coolers. They use a little bit less power and they're very well insulated and they look really nice too. A little bit more money than Dometic, but they're worth the money. They work well and they look nice and they work well. Sorry. And so the other things you'll see here is that we have our new power station. So this is the new power tower with your power reading there. Under the cubby here, it's gonna be tough to see, but we got an Expion 360 battery in there. That's the new self-heating lithium battery that a lot of owners are gonna start getting. 132 amp hours. These batteries work amazing, so that's really nice. New power tower is clean, more storage here. We don't have the portable toilet in this camper. I think that's the only option missing in this build. But you'll see here that got our cooktop. This table here, you can see the latches here. When you pop off this tabletop, it's gonna make into a bed as well. So if you have you know, parents want to sleep north-south up this way, you can have a child sleep down here as well. You could also potentially move this cooler down to the floor and have another kid sleeping this way. I know my own campers, both my kids like to sleep between mom and dad. It's Olympic, it's 8 inches wide, this wider than a king bed, so lots of space there. And let's not forget the fantastic fan in this camper. So this fan here is gonna move just a ton of air. So this, people ask if it's loud. It's not loud, but I mean, it's nice and humid here in Virginia. I'm from obviously the West, so I'm not used to this, but I can feel just standing here how much air this fan moves. A huge upgrade from the smaller 12-volt fan that we used to be using. And then the only thing I didn't really show you here is this Lifesaver jerry can. And a lot of people ask, you know, about this Lifesaver and if I like it. So I actually went in my first camper with the Medic Go setup, which was a running faucet. It had its own tank and water like that. But this Lifesaver jerry can, you get water from lakes, streams, anywhere, and always have fresh water. And when you pump it up, the pressure is actually higher than those Domenico faucets, and it works great for cleaning your dishes and washing them off. So I always recommend people to try this one out first, see if you like it before you switch out or go to something else. But I guess the last thing here in the camper is you'll see there's lots of storage spaces, lots of cubbies, tons of space for your cutlery and gear under the sink, and then you have little cubbies all over, shoes. You know, you have your toilet here. Having the different power tower allows another cubby, so a lot of storage here. But I guess one of the biggest things, without having to hook there's no more portal edge options, so you have more spot to hang your bags, things like that, more space. You won't have to move your bags off them at nighttime because there'll be no portal edge to clip up. But just the feeling is amazing inside these campers. The look is fantastic. This has the nose windows for airflow. So I mean, that combined with that fantastic fan, tons of airflow in these new campers. Just the whole vibe looks great. The nice lighting, bigger sink, just so many cool things. Highly recommend you go to Nook Overland or another Scout camper dealer and check these campers out. Thanks for watching.